Hello and good evening everyone. My name is KEPHAS Juma Masinde. Today I'll be taking you through a unit of competence that is set up of horticultural nursery structures, and our lesson is qualities of a good nursery structure. Alright, before I continue, make sure you sign your attendance on the LMS. Now, a nursery structure. What is a nursery structure, class? What is a nursery structure? Bernard Sang?
Okay. A nursery structure
Alright, thank you. As Sang has said, a nursery structure is a structure that is used to grow and protect seedlings before it's being transplanted to the main seed bed. And seedlings are very vulnerable to bad element, and therefore it is recommended to be planted under or in nursery structures. What are the importance of a good nursery structure? Number one, they help to protect the plant from bad element. For that case, as I mentioned earlier, the seedlings are normally very vulnerable to wind, rainy, and snow, and this structure is especially important for young plants that are more susceptible to damage from those elements. Number two, it provides a controlled environment. In nursery structures, there is a controlled environment that are good for the growth of seedlings. Therefore, they provide required temperature and humidity, therefore making seedling growing well. Number three, it prevents pests and diseases. In the nursery structures, there is a controlled environment, and therefore it is very unconducive to the spread of pests and growth of maybe the diseases in the farm. Another importance of growing of these farm structures, it is that it makes easier when carrying out the management practices, being that these seedlings are grown in a particular place, which make it easier for management practice such as watering, weeding, and so on and so forth. Now, what are the qualities of a good nursery structure? Number one, as a farmer, before you start or construct a nursery structure, you have to consider durability. You have to make sure that the structure, the material that you use to construct that particular structure are good and are able to withstand the bad element and wear and tear in the long run. Also, number two, you have to ensure that they are waterproofing, meaning that it protects plant from the element that is the rain. Also, you ensure that your nursery is insulated. The structure should be insulated to regulate the temperature inside the nursery, and this is for ensuring that the plants receive the right amount of heat or cold depending on the type of plant being grown. Number four is ventilation. The structure should be well ventilated to prevent the buildup of heat and humidity. This is very, very important for preventing pests and diseases from spreading. Another is efficiency. The structure should be designed to maximize the space and minimize the labor cost, and this can be achieved by using features such as raised beds and automated watering system. Also, it is for aesthetic. And now, this means the structure should be aesthetically pleasing and attractive to customers, and this can be achieved by using material that complement the surrounding landscape and incorporating features such as walkways and benches. Also, easy to maintain. The structure should be easy to maintain, to clean, so that is a factor to consider. Also, finally, it should be safe. The structure should be constructed in a safe way. Also, make sure that you use the safe materials so that employees and customers are able to work in the nursery structures without being injured, so on and so forth. Before I wind up the lesson, I would like to know if you understood exactly what I taught you. Yes, Bruno, what is a nursery structure?
Nursery structure is a area set aside for growing seedlings before transplanting them.
Very correct. I see you've all understood what I taught, and with me here I have an assignment, and the assignment should be handwritten, and make sure you hand over come the next lesson. The assignment, as you can see at the end of your screen, it is draw a well-labeled diagram of a greenhouse. Make sure you draw and label it well. This is your first cut of this term. Thank you very much for your time, and have a good evening. See you next time.